There you go. We live.
Watch live now. Plyr 2.
Dang it. Hello, and welcome to the Plyr 2 podcast. My name is Duck McGavin, and I will be your moderator for today. You can find me on the Twitch, Twitter, and whatnot. But first, we have with us today, I am Parker.
What's good, everybody?
Next is Fearless.
Hi there.
Map Killer.
What up?
Ski, Cold as Ice.
I'll let your boy.
The Cool Kids.
Nerds are awesome.
The OG, the original Ghost.
What up with it?
Right. All right, first things first for this week. Shadow of War, the sequel to Mordor.
Right.
Yeah.
We got a new trailer and some other new shit about, what, a month ago? Talking about this new Nemesis system. How we can actually have relationships between our orcs and minions and stuff. It's more like just like, hey, Joe Schmo the Annihilator, he's on your side. Cool beans, that's it. Now Joe Schmo and Hopo, they can get together, talk about, connive together, maybe have some sort of rivalry. They don't like each other, even if they're both on your side.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's going to be very confusing if it's really as complex as they say.
Well, I like that it's more detailed about the enemies and you know what's going on about them, what they immune to, and what they, you know, what their weakness is.
Exactly, and I like it as well with such like what OG just said. What I love about it because I played the original one first, and the one of the biggest thing that I think they got right in this upcoming one is the fact that they ain't just on your team. Now they actually doing something. You know what I'm saying? The previous game, they could be on your team, but he wasn't doing anything outside of when you got ready to get to the last fight. Now they with you everywhere you go, and they actually doing something in the fight to help you, you know what I'm saying, take over towers, take over kingdoms, stuff like that.
Yeah, you got all kinds of classes like rangers and such. You got warriors on the ground, big old hulking motherfuckers break down the front door.
Warlords, hogs, warthogs, I don't care what you call it. You got every kind of org possible now. And then they show the backstory, like somewhat of how they got to where they are. And then the fun part is when you get to control them, then it's like, oh, I actually can bring this person with me to go kill this other orc to take his stuff. Yes.
That should put Shrek on there.
Yeah.
I'm liking this.
I mean, you can't go wrong when they let you fly dragons, man. When they let you actually get on a dragon and kick ass while you're on that dragon,
Yep. You get to breathe fire. I like the part you get to breathe fire on the dragon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that the story is still as good as it was prior. Sorry, say again, Fearless.
I'm kind of interested in this Nemesis system they've got going. What is that all
It's
about?
updated too. Well, within the Nemesis system, depending on how you interact with the world will interact back. So say you take out some random orc, maybe you don't always take him out, you take him down to a lower point, and then he gets away. He escapes. He gets stronger. He gets better. When you see him again, he remembers you. Thought you could kill me, did you?
Especially,
So that's how it works.
Then he gets real mad about it.
yeah, especially if
Breaks
you
five
die.
of his boys.
It's a big consequence if you die in the game too, because if you die, the orc will evolve. So they might have a skirmish against each other, and one orc might kill the other orc. Then he gets stronger, or another captain might have a trial where he had to go into like a battle arena and fight a whole bunch of other orcs. If he survives, he gets stronger. But if he dies, the world moves on. So it punishes you if you die in the game.
Yeah, I heard there was going to be a lot more, like there was going to be tribes and all these different kinds of orcs, like and different, and they come with like whole like different settings. There's going to be a lot more. It's not going to be as drab. Like the settings are going to look a lot different. Like you actually have like island settings and
it's supposed to be like
places.
It's supposed to be like it's supposed to be like I think somebody told me it's supposed to be like 6-7 different tribes. Each one has their different kind of skill set.
Yeah,
different types of special moves, different kind of warriors that can help you against Sauron's army. And it's like when you take over those certain spots, it gives you certain perks for your own character to unlock new abilities.
Well, from what I understand, each tribe has an overlord, and they're actually basically controlling this subculture of the orc population.
Yep.
Exactly. Just like how what I love also about it is the fights actually got mechanics to it. You just can't go in there swing your sword like the previous game. You actually got to learn what are their weakness, what are their strengths, what the surroundings, you know what I'm saying, what's within your surroundings you use to also bring it down. Like in the trailer showed you fight this one guy, got his name, but he basically deals with fire like crazy. But his main weakness is the wild dogs. So he see that he basically turn to a little, you know what? But I can't say that on the podcast right now. So, you know what I'm trying to say.
Like a little girl.
Right, a little girl. There you go.
Run away. Start screaming.
Get away. Right.
It could go meow.
Next question.
Yeah. And honestly, I'm just like, does anyone remember the story? Because I mean, as far as I was concerned, in the first Shadow of Mordor, I just played it to make my own little silly stories between making my own.
I mean, I remember.
So
remember
the story. The story from the first one pretty much is where like what was the ranger's name? Because I keep forgetting his name.
I forgot his name.
I forgot his name, but it has to do with him making the ring.
It's like what it is. It's like where it starts off. It shows Limbor, who is like the dead elf that starts off where he's like the one that created the ring to rule them all.
Mm-hmm.
And he ended up trying to use it to kill Sauron because he realized that this ring is powerful enough that he can control all and he can kill Sauron. But when Sauron found out, he killed all his family and then killed him. So that was his vendetta to go back against Sauron. Yep. With the Ranger side, it takes place like in between, I think, the two towers and like the Return of the King, where the Rangers, he's keeping guard of where Sauron's forces are held back, and all of a sudden they realize like it's time to attack and kill these humans. The Rangers family gets killed. They storm the gate, kill the Black Gate. They kill the Rangers family. Then the Ranger get killed by like a certain like warlord, and the Rangers remembers that face like I'm gonna come back and kill you. And that's when him and the elf kind of like, all right, we both have a vendetta. I want to kill Sauron. You want to kill this warlord. Let's kill him. And that's how he comes back and realizes, how did I get back alive? And the story takes place like from there, where their whole goal is like, he wants to kill Sauron, but the Ranger's like, I gotta find this warlord so I can kill him and get vengeance for my family. The game pretty much ends where the Ranger gets his satisfaction, but now he's like, I want to help the elves kill Sauron. And that's how the sequel comes into play, where they create a new ring in this sequel, a ring that kind of like is an anti-ring against Sauron's that can kill Sauron's ring and him. But the only thing is when they create it, somehow it's like almost like the elf gets blasted out of his body. I don't know how. And he's kind of like I don't know how they wrote. Like it's like I don't know. I guess the ring is so powerful. Like the elf kind of gets blown away with how powerful this ring out of his body, and he has to put on this, and the Ranger has to put on the ring to keep him alive, pretty much. Like in a way.
May I say this? How much I am so thankful that we have cool kids in the second episode, but we showed missing in the first one. Boy, that was a very good. That was a very good job right there, sir. Very, very good job to recap everybody that did not play the game and they have played the game to bring them up to par. Very good job, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Those are nice synopsis of the story. Now I know he just got to do what he wanted until he decided he didn't want revenge anymore. He wanted to help people, right?
Right.
Yep. Right.
Yep.
One thing that I'm incredibly excited about, I don't know if you remember this from Shadow of Mordor, but their color palette was brown.
Yes.
Brown.
Gray.
Dark.
We're actually going to see some white, some snow, some color.
Yes.
We're still going to see that dark, muddy, grimy,
Yeah, don't forget mud.
gory, horrible side of it, but there's also going to be some brevity, some life that's in this world.
And
not everything is horrible. Most everything is horrible.
And a little bit of water.
Everything.
And a little bit of water here and there, so it's like, yeah.
Yeah, my whole favorite part about the first game was really just the whole system with the orcs and how you could, manipulate it and try to, bring up orcs all the way to the top. Getting the platinum was hard because you had to bring up an orc from the very, very bottom all the way up to the top of the chain of all the orcs, like a crappy orc. So you had to do everything. You had to go in there and kill all of them. I mean, so he didn't get killed because he was going to get killed.
I spent my last several hours building up one group of orcs that hated my goddamn guts. Right? Another group that I basically had taken over the entire group, and I trained all of them to be the best that they could be. And I just basically set it up so we would both meet in this canyon. And I had my own space opera on the orc ground.
Did you record it?
Now, me personally,
no, I didn't record it. That was a long time ago.
Now, how I went by doing it was I went and found a big ogre that you can jump on the back and ride it and all that stuff. Yeah, I went and found like 3 of those and made them chase me to a nearby campsite where all of them was at, and they whooped everybody ass there. No,
yeah, that'll do it. Those things will mess you up.
Or my favorite part is build a line with somebody, make him follow me to a certain edge of a cliff, and then kick him right off the edge. You know what I'm saying? Like
Wow,
you
that's
trade
pretty dirty.
Cody's like, I ain't playing fair. We never said that.
It's your time.
I ain't trying to deal with all that now. Oh.
There's too much of my kingdom I got to share.
I had to take over this whole place, so you know.
I got to put some. I had to put some Donald Trump moments. You know what I'm saying? Cause of Texas.
So I gotta get that in there.
Check this out. The one thing I enjoyed the game as a whole, but at the end, the last 2 bosses were quick time events.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I didn't like it. Yeah,
I didn't like that. I never like a game where it's like the 2 bosses is.
What happened?
You muted.
Oh, you muted yourself.
Yeah, the last 2 bosses
okay,
quick time events. I ain't like that at all, man.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Right.
They were kind of. I mean,
It kind of remind me of Batman Arkham Knight. They kind of pissed me off about that too. Like you got a chance to fight Deadpool. Deathstroke. My bad, Deathstroke. And because I know they don't kill me in the comment section say Deadpool, but excuse me, they kind of sound similar. But Deathstroke, and when basically you didn't fight him, you didn't lay hands on the whole damn fight. You fight him basically the whole entire time.
Yeah.
I'm like, that made no sense right there.
Well, speaking of DC and comics, we have a new Teen Titans coming again.
Yay!
This one's not going to be on TV. I mean, there's going to be Young Justice on TV, which is completely different because they're bringing that back again for now, maybe, kind of. But this new Teen Titans live action.
Now, I couldn't find any trailers on it, but I did read.
That's because they haven't. It's just been basically a small announcement saying they're going to be doing it online.
Right now, I did read the link that you sent everybody, which you could ask me on that too. Thank you. For what I read, it sounds like it's gonna be really, really good. All because of the fact I heard one name. This person had been missing from movies, from most TV shows, and he like the fan. He know one. He like fan favorite, and that's Dick Grayson. And when they said Dick Grayson would be there as well as Raven, I was done. I didn't get to read all the names. Those are 2 of my favorite characters with Young Justice. I mean with Titans.
Baby.
Do we want it to be like the old Teen Titans?
Yes, in a way, because
we like it to be a little bit more mature. Since it is online, it probably doesn't have to worry about ratings as much.
I mean, yes, you want it to be mature. They're going to be mature, but I don't want to see another goddamn Teen Titans go. I tell you that right now.
Well, no.
I see. It is online. It probably doesn't sound like anything Teen Titans go. I'm doing. I mean, yes, you want it to be mature.
Oh, there's some echo.
I don't want to see another goddamn. Whoever watching this podcast,
cool kid. It sounds like we got some echo on your end.
Yeah. I had 2 headphones connected. I thought.
That's fine.
Yeah, we good.
But what do we honestly hope for the show? Do we want it to be more of the same, or do we want it to be different? Do we want it to be special?
it should be a little different. It should be different, I guess.
Like, I mean, you look at all the series. Like, all right, as we all remember, that was the original Teen Titans cartoon show that we all got addicted to.
Exactly.
That had Robin, Starfire, Raven, Beast Boy. Cyborg, which was like all fun. And then when they added the extra characters, we were like, "Oh snap, this is amazing!"
Kid Flash,
that version was cool.
As long as they have the original cast in there, I'll be all for
it's live action, so it's not going to be the original cast. That's what I'm worried about. Instead of actually trying to do the same thing that they did before, doing it again, because every time they try to recreate and do something again, do something new, do something fresh. Still keep the same characters and the same mindset and the same message of friendship and power and blah, 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 blah. But as much as I love the old Teen Titans and Terra and all those other things, do something new.
Like, from what I heard, is Jeff Johns is helping produce this. From what I've learned online, reading online, he's helping it. So I know it's going to sound good. I know.
Who's that? Who is Jeff Johnson?
Jeff Johns, he's like the CEO like of a DC Comics. So
okay,
he's
you got someone that actually knows about the comics background.
He's
helps.
also
that helps with comic book shows.
He's also the main guy behind Justice League, all those movies coming out. So
nice.
him, like the upcoming Justice League movie, he was also the main person that controlled, because he said that he wanted it. He's the main one that said, I want it to be uplifting in this movie. I want it to be inspiring. That's the point for these heroes. It's the same thing with like Teen Titans. He wants the show to be like hopeful and energizing. So I'm like, all right, if it's in his control, then it's gonna be fun to watch this TV show.
Now check this out, cool kids. But this one I got to say on that issue right there though. But my only concern is, are they on that? Because like when I read it, it sounds like it's only gonna be on paid subscription services like Netflix or like that. So my question is, when you got something that mainstream and it's gonna be on Netflix, which is it's gonna be good regardless. But you also still want, me personally, I still want to see them do crossover with Arrow, Flash, Supergirl. Yeah. Is that? Do you think that's gonna happen?
I don't see it, honestly.
Probably not.
I'm gonna say 50-50 because the Teen Titans TV show supposedly is gonna be on like their own network called like a DCEU network. But people have been saying that they feel like they probably will like bring them in. Because, I mean, you got to remember, like, when Supergirl was, like, with CBS, she did a crossover with, like, CW. And people were like, oh, my God, this was awesome.
Right.
I feel like it's probably, like, with the first season of Titans, they'll probably be, like, in their own thing, but probably bring them in here and there, like, in an episode. If like, there's a good negotiation there. At some point, like, all right, CW's like, all right, let's bring them on to,
The thing is,
maybe, but a lot of times you can only get
do a crossover. It is guaranteed to be a part of the universe. So every time there's a conflict, like, where's the Teen Titans? Well, they didn't do well, so they stopped existing.
Yeah. I know that they said that one of the characters that automatically they want is Dick Grayson as the leader of the Teen Titans. So I'm like, okay, I'm fine with that. You said I like that guy. I like him. I will take.
I mean, sometimes you only get rights to certain characters, so they might only have the rights to the Teen Titans. They might not be able to stretch it out.
Now, here's another question, guys. Now, not to throw race in here, but you know, 9 out of 10, when they have certain things like this kicking on, they tend to, have only one gender of a race on the show. But I actually like this from Young Justice. They brought Cyborg out late on Young Justice. And instead of having Cyborg as the black male character on Titans, they end up replacing him with Aqualad. So you think they might bring Aqualad in if they don't bring in Cyborg?
I'd rather see. I
wouldn't mind it.
I mean,
probably they might have both.
They might have.
I think they should have Cyborg.
Yeah, I mean, they probably mostly will have Cyborg because he's a well-known character. I mean, look, they got a Justice League movie coming out with Cyborg. Then he's gonna have his own solo movie. So, I mean, it makes sense we're going to stick with Cyborg.
Well, I mean, considering that Cyborg is going to be in Justice League, they might want to not do it because it might, quote-unquote, make confusion.
Right.
Yeah. Well, but it's a good crossover, too, Yeah. It's a good way to
Yeah, but also you got to think of this. They got the Flash TV show, but then they got a Flash for the movie. So, and they're letting them know, like, this is two separate universes. I mean, so it's kind of like, so people won't go, but why is he on the, it's a different universe, dude.
Honestly, I wish they would have used the Flash from the TV show to put in the movie because to me, that Barry Allen have been excellent. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, he's done a great job.
He's done an awesome job.
Great job.
I think my biggest problem is the actor that they have for the current Flash. I can never remember his name, but I don't particularly like him. Ezra
Miller. Yep.
Every time I've seen him, I've just been like, the last time I saw him was in the Harry Potter movie? Yeah. Fantastic Beasts.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
And granted, his role was relatively small. I mean, he was effectively just the MacGuffin, but it was just And every time I've seen him before, it's just been I'm afraid that the Flash is an amazing character. Kind of shitty villains, but a good character.
Yeah, they don't want him to they really had no good villains on Flash. I can definitely agree with that. You had the best villains I've seen out of the 3 shows have been on Arrow, hands down. Arrow has had the best villains on
all the best villains come from Batman, and honestly, Arrow is borrowing them from Batman. Aside from the Joker hasn't found the way there yet.
You can't say Batman. You can't say it. Notice they is not mentioned.
They fucking reference the Oracle. I'm sorry, but they acknowledged that Batman was a thing.
The rules are cool, dog.
The rules are there. You cannot say Batman. You can talk about Superman any day of the week. You cannot bring up Batman.
Batman is like a god in comics. You just can't even talk about Batman. Batman's like the father of all Batman.
You shouldn't talk about it since Ben Affleck's Batman.
You can't talk about comics.
It might not be Ben, but I don't know.
Every time you say comics, Batman gotta pop up.
Anyway, an interesting thing. Has anyone here read up on Cloak and Dagger at all? Read any of the comics? Seen anything on like maybe with Spider-Man and whatever?
Spider-Man for me. That's why I first heard of him.
Spider-Man,
guys.
yeah. Like
Now,
I think of the comics, yeah.
Cloak and Dagger originally appeared within, I believe it was a Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yep.
Way back in the 80s.
Like about the 80s. I think it was about like
they eventually had a spin-off. So personally, I wish that this new series would probably be somehow introduced with the new Spider-Man movie, but that's just because I love Spider-Man.
Hey, yo, Doug, give a quick rundown of Cloak and Dagger for these people.
All right, Cloak and Dagger is within the series. I'm terrible with names. That's why I have them written down here. Which would be Tyrone Johnson, who is Cloak, and
Tandy Bowen, who is Dagger.
Yeah, Tandy Bowen. Yeah, sorry, as Dagger, and they are a kind of mismatch, and what seems in this one to be a romantic duo, where you have Dagger who can make daggers of light, and Cloak who is a Cloak who has teleportation abilities. And
is he black or Mexican?
Things.
Yeah,
he's
black.
No, he's black. He's usually black.
Yeah, I did a little reading
Dagger
on
being
it,
white.
so I kind of like the characters so far.
And I believe within the latest iteration, Dagger is actually blind. And within the comics, I have no idea about for the show. I'm pretty sure for the show she can see.
The TV show, she's gonna be able to see. I highly doubt they're gonna do that. I highly doubt they're gonna go that far.
Now, since it's gonna be on Netflix, this is the thing I gotta ask.
No, it's not gonna be on Netflix.
It's not
ABC
Netflix.
Family.
It's ABC Family.
That's why I'm
it was on Netflix.
It's not ABC Family.
I didn't know that either.
What kind of show is it going to be?
It's gonna be on Freeform. They said it was gonna, like last year. They said they brought it up because when after Civil War came. Yeah, when Civil War came out, they automatically liked the fact that all their Netflix shows were doing so well. So then they were like, all right, we're going to make a Cloak and Dagger on Freeform. ABC Family.
Wait. Hold up. I'm sorry to cut you off, Cool Kid, but when I seen the trailers, like they showed them probably having sex scenes in there. Are you saying they don't actually show that on ABC Family?
They need some viewers, Cardia. I mean, damn, it's ABC Family. Like, we ain't got no viewers. We need to do something. Get the family in.
I mean, I don't know if they're going to have like straight up. I highly doubt they're going to have like freaky sex, but it might be like make-out scenes.
Make-out scenes.
You know, it's those scenes where the little kids, they know what's going on, but they turn their head.
Right.
Honestly, I just hope that they actually portray them properly. Because from what I saw from the trailer, it seemed like just a teenage drama to me. And I love Cloak and Dagger, but it's more than just a teenage drama.
That's probably what they're going to do to it if they're putting it on ABC Family. It probably is just going to be like a teenage drama. That's who they're going to market it to.
I don't know. Did anyone ever watch Smallville at all?
Yes.
Yeah. Smallville was 90% people standing in rooms and talking.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I still loved it to death, but that's because I was a child and I didn't know no better. But now I know better, and I went back to watch it and I couldn't do it.
Now let me ask you this question, Ducky. I might be wrong about this, but ain't Moon Knight a part of that trio as well? Moon Knight. And he also a part of Cloak and Dagger.
I do not know.
I mean, I think Moonlight did appearances with him like in certain comics, but I don't think he was like a team, part of his team. I know in the comic books he appeared here and there in certain comic episodes, and then he had his own thing afterwards, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you know how they showed the help for one battle, then disappear.
Okay.
That's basically what it is.
Now, do you think we'll see Spider-Man anywhere in it?
Not the movie Spider-Man.
Yeah, probably not.
But I'm just saying,
it will still probably be the same universe. Like the whole entire MCU is the same. Gosh darn universe.
Now, is Disney over this as well? Since it's gonna be on ABC Family, because if Disney's over, then
I'm sure they
might come in.
They probably are
because
they own ABC, so yeah.
Yeah. They also own Spider-Man too. So he might actually make an appearance.
That's true.
Well, Spider-Man is still owned by Sony. Keep that in mind.
Yeah. So more so the possibility is that Spider-Man will probably not make no appearance because that ain't happening. I mean, because the deal was this deal with Sony and Marvel is that it's supposed to go from, if I'm correct, it was supposed to go from Civil War to like 2019 to where he does like, I think like 3-4 movies with the Avengers in his own solo to Homecoming 2. Then it was like up in the air with whatever happens. But putting him in like a TV show, that's like highly likely that's gonna happen.
Y'all done told me something completely new because I always thought I never knew this. So I was able to get rights to Spider-Man when I thought Disney owned the rights to Spider-Man.
No, Sony owns all the rights because like when we all saw like the first Spider-Man in like 2000 or something,
own all the rights.
They don't own all of them, but they own like the movie rights.
Picture rights.
They got
Disney owns Marvel, so they own the comic books.
Disney got the,
it's
like,
just
the
they made that deal so long ago
that
Disney didn't own them.
TV cartoon shows. That's what
I don't know about actual live action TV shows, how those rights would work. That's why I'm kind of iffy on it.
Okay.
Disney might own that.
And the fact that if they decided to just cast a random Spider-Man, how do you think Sony would react to that?
well,
yeah.
very,
they still got the little cartoon Spider-Man on Disney XD.
Yes, but that's a cartoon.
Yeah, that's true.
And people oftentimes will separate cartoons from live action. But
yeah, definitely.
Sony is a very, very traditional company. If they see something anywhere encroaching on their business, they'll go after it.
Yeah, they will.
Well, that's just business in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, do we got anything else to add on that? If not,
not as far as I knew. Next thing is a heated discussion that unfortunately I won't take too much part in. NBA 2K17.
Balling, they playing basketball.
And possibly talking about NBA 2K18.
It sucks.
Damn.
Come out yet,
thanks everyone for watching. That was the NBA 2K segment.
Well, here's the thing. When was the last time that a 2K game was good?
Well,
2K16?
2K16 was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I like 2K16 too.
Now,
so that's funny.
Seeing all the play 2K, but you know your boy got to come in hard because I'm a 2K champion. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is my problem with 2K, and I hope everybody that watches this podcast get at me because I know this get knowledge right about that. Okay, I've been a legend in every 2K up to this point right now. Okay. Now, the problem that I have with this 2K, for one, they act like they don't know what the hell they're going to do. They sit up here one by this 2K have been out the shortest, but have the most patches out of any 2K that have ever been out. That we are now on patch 14. I know a lot of people don't say we're on patch 13, but now I count today patch they did a little tweaking to the shooting as a patch as well. So I say patch 14. Now, when it comes down to archetypes, now I understand they're gonna make it an RPG and an RPG basketball game. You cannot make a basketball game an RPG. It can't happen. When you try to do that, when you try to limit basketball, everything goes wrong. Because the fact of the matter is, I'm gonna give you an example. They have two archetypes in the game that frustrate the hell out of me. The two archetypes are playmakers and shot creators. Okay. Now, here go the frustrating thing about it. Playmakers can dribble all day long, have the best dribble move, can move the fast with the ball, all of it. They shooting is all right, but it's not great. You know what I'm saying? Everything they do is just all right. The only thing they do well is dribble the ball. All right. Now, shot creators are playmakers. Just they don't have the finesse of dribble. What they can do is they can dribble the ball a little bit, and they can score off the dribble excellent. But here go the problem right here now. Keep in mind, this is a basketball game. It's supposed to be some type of realistic, right? 2K got in their mind that if you shoot well, you can't dribble well. And my argument with that is, have you ever heard of Kyrie? Have you ever heard of Kyrie that play for the play for the Cavaliers? He can shoot well, dribble well, and pass well. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever heard of Stephen Curry? This is somebody that can shoot well and still dribble. So John Wall thing, that's another one. They sit up here and try to limit us to playing with a certain archetype. And then here go the other thing about it. They'll limit you to play with a certain archetype. And then when the archetype start getting noticed by a lot of other people, by a lot of YouTubers, and they start getting good and everybody grade them, Then 2K want to send out the nerf hammer to that archetype, and now you got to spend a whole nother $40 to $50 on BC to make a brand new archetype, and you don't play him for about a good month before they nerf him too.
Oh,
And it's frustrating.
Like when
it's very frustrating.
Like all the 15 to 2016. Remember when the Warriors won like their championship, and the way Stephen Curry kept making shots half court, people were like, well, how are they gonna like infrastructure all that shot, the way he shoots that ball in NBA game, 2K games? How they gonna get it to where we can make half court shots out of nowhere? I want to do that too.
And they did, and they called us sharks.
Exactly. As soon as we get that new NBA game, it was like this. Well, I ain't make nothing what he didn't make. What's going on? I created my character. I can't make them shots.
Yes, you can. See, if you play the new 2K and you create a sharpshooter, he is lights out. He can shoot from one end of the floor, from one end of the court to the other end of the court. If you leave him open, he is liable to hit nothing but net. You have to play him tight the whole time. And the biggest problem I have about 2K is that's why I'm hoping live come back with something worth playing. Because 2K got in their head right now that they don't have no competition, which is true. So they giving us a
That's the main problem, really.
2K17 is nothing but a beta. It has been nothing but a beta since it came out. All we are in beta testing was 18. And I don't understand how more people ain't outraged by this. Like, you pay $60 for a demo. How is that not making you mad?
Yeah. Sounds infuriating.
That's why they rushed it out.
They rushed it.
We are unfortunately out of time for our regular podcast. If y'all stick around for just a little bit, we're going to continue this heated discussion. But first, we have to do all of our outros and nonsense, so please do bear with us. All right. First up, we have me, the one, the only, Duck McGavin, DUCKMCGAVIN. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. I also have a streaming channel where I post everything from my Twitch streams. I also do competitive Overwatch on Mondays, and on Wednesdays I do a newsy type show. Next we have I Am Parker. Tell them what you're about.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, I Am Parker. Also go by the name of iCardier. That's my PSN gaming tags. Okay, just want to meet up on friends. On playing games like that. Now, what my channel is about is basically tips, info, and podcasts. You know, basically anything I can do to help out my friends, people that subscribe to me, whatever, I will put on my channel. Now, I will start releasing videos on a daily basis. Eventually, right now, I'm still working on getting everything situated. But I would definitely love for you guys to like and subscribe to my channel, as well as the Plyr too. And I'll get at you next time.
All right. Next, we have Fearless. Fearless.
What's the next
Hi
one?
there. It's Fearless here. You can find me on Twitch. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on YouTube. And here in Plyr 2 Podcast is the same thing. It's nice to meet you.
All right. Next, we have Map Killer.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Map Killer. You can find me at Map Killer at Twitter and Twitch, and Map Killer FPSV on YouTube. I run a lot of Destiny, so if you like Destiny, look me up.
Next is Ski Cold as Ice.
It's me, Uncharted Ski. Come check me out on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter at Ski One Cold as Ice. If you like Uncharted gameplay, come check me out. Ski One Cold as Ice.
And then now we have the Cool Kids.
What's up, folks? This is the Cool Kids 21. Follow me on YouTube, the Cool Kids 21. Also, my PSN is the Cool Kids 21. Also, if you want me on Twitter, I'm the Gentleman 432, and also Instagram, Mr. 22 right now. I play a lot of Destiny myself, or Mass Effect, and Injustice 2. Yeah, nerds.
And finally, you know him, the OG, the original Ghost.
What's up, y'all? Let me see. Add me on PSN XX_OG Ghost _XX. Twitter, Instagram, Ice in My Veins 305. I play Uncharted, and Madden and 2K. But If you like Destiny, hit me up. I'm killing with blue guns, you know. I'm trolling like that.
Hey, but where's the party at?
Party
OG?
over here.
There we go.
All right. Thank you for bearing with us. Now, back to 2K. Please continue.
Okay.
It sucks.
Yeah, the problem with 2K is the competition, though. Honestly, because they don't have nothing to strive to. They're just like, look, we just make the same game, and look, we'll just add some RPG shit. Like, what can we do that's just not basketball? They don't have to make a basketball game better because they're like, hey, we don't have any competition. Well, who we compete with? Nobody. Yep, exactly. They've been doing that on Madden too. That's why I hate Madden now, because they just do the same bullshit. It's been the same thing for years now.
Update the roster and
I give Madden a little bit of a slack because this reason right here. Since 2K17 had been announced, they had lied to everybody every moment, every time they broadcast something. And what I mean by it, my 2K heads would know this and remember this when 2K17 got announced. What would they hashtag they kept running? When 2K first got announced, what would they hashtag? Do anybody even remember it? If not, I'll take the answer.
Okay.
Okay, they hashtag was skill matters.
It don't.
That's exactly. Yeah, now I remember that.
It's down like numbers and stats matter.
Yeah. Every commercial they show, they would show the player doing some amazing move to making a shot.
Right.
Dude, I can do that. As soon as the game come out, I can't do none of that. What am I can't make that
Hey, but they didn't show you how that guy that shot that, how he dribbled after he shot. They showed a real quick shot.
You had to figure that out by yourself. It was like, I'm gonna pick
He just loses dribbling down the court.
You know the problem with that whole skill matter debate crap right here. Because I'm gonna hit every one of these points. Because like I said, I owe this to my 2K heads, the people I play 2K with, to get these out. So hopefully somebody from 2K hear this and understand the frustration a lot of us have. We just don't have the voice to say something about it. Now, here go the problem with the skill matter slogan. That's why they heard it pull that crap back. I ain't right. Podcast over so I can cuss that. That's why they pull that shit back. Now, when it come back,
I already messed up the podcast a few times, and I apologize for that. I got a little too heated. Y'all told me I should talk more, and I decided I was going to talk, and my words.
Oh yeah, we let you loose on the podcast. You went loose.
Yeah, you went loose. Now,
just be you, man.
Now, the problem behind that is, if you look up Ducky, anybody, you know what I'm saying, look up a thing called cheese move. Look up a thing called dribble guys.
I hate that, man.
Look up a thing called dribble guys. You will see it takes no skill whatsoever
to flick your controller back and make your player do something.
Make your shot. Exactly.
So where's the skill in it?
I mean, I've seen
overall break with it, huh?
Like I saw one YouTuber, I forgot his name. It was like something like kick face or something. Went on his YouTube. He had a whole thing of NBA. Dude just said, "What?" Yeah, he showed one flicker. He said, "I'm flicking my controller one time." Woof. Yep. He did looked like he did a backflip, made a shot, and it went in the bucket. I tried the same daggone thing. Flick, where'd the ball go? What was that? I just got air. I was like, I hate this game. I'm done.
Now I'm going to my next point because myself, I'm gonna hit every topic. I'm gonna hit everything. I don't got too many little, but I got a couple. Here you go, right here. The next problem was right. They started talking about shoes. Shoes matter. All right? The shoe game, right? Shoe game matter. Who gives a fuck about shoes? But I'm gonna get to that point right now. Okay, shoe game matters, right? He got a problem with that. The only shoe everybody was eager to put on was me because I didn't really care too much about it in the first place. But I said I might check them out. Was Yeezys. Was Yeezys.
Yep.
I dare you to find somebody in 2K right now that got some Yeezys.
Wait, so shoes affect your stats now?
It used to.
Nowadays, when you put on shoes, it's just
that's realistic.
Like back
in like shoes, it makes you better.
Back in like when 2K, what was it, NBA? When NBA 2K2 came out, when you put on shoes, it said help you make 3 shots better. Yeah. You started hitting threes like it was nothing. You were like,
man, I'm tell you, man, 2K focus more on, you know what I'm saying, fashion and dancing and shoes than the game itself.
I mean, 2K is focused more on my team. That is where the majority of their focus going on. They don't care about the gameplay. They don't care about stats. They don't care about making new parts because we still got the same damn parts that we had.
They just changed the color
on 17.
That's
it.
They
change the colors. They turn the lights on in one. They turn the lights off in another. So, for 2K to sit up here and act like they did something this year, and for folks to sit up here and be so-called fanboys, you know what I'm saying? These so-called guys that they swear they 2K diehard. To me, you are an idiot. I'm gonna tell you exactly like it is. Because you are an idiot because you up here being loyal to a company that's not loyal to you. They are taking your money. They are making fools out of y'all. And then y'all been talking about 2K18. Who does that?
I mean, okay, I'll give you an even better one. Like when 2K, when I remember when I got 2K, with NBA 2K like 3. The first thing I remember one of my friends said,
in this direction.
Like the first thing I remember that happened was somebody told me, yo, when you put on these type of shoes, it helps your stats like crazy. Whip and played against a friend 2 player. I said, all right, I'll put on these shoes and said it helps my 3-shot, and this is gonna help me do better crossovers. Put them on. I was just going at him making shot by shot. I'm like, yo, NBA is getting better. Aha, yeah. Jump to 2K like 16. 10. Okay, I'm putting on these shoes. It said it's supposed to make me keep my speed. I don't got no speed. What's going on? This sucker over here just took my ball, and he just made a slam dunk. It said I'm supposed to block his shot. I ain't blocking no shot. What's going on?
Am I the only one that doesn't think like shoes should matter in a basketball game? You should just be able to pick the shoes what you want to fucking wear.
Yes.
You know, your stats should be based on the players.
That happened in real life.
Come on, this is crazy.
Yeah,
damn.
I mean, you look at it nowadays.
If like LeBron puts on the Magic Air Nikes,
yeah, I know, right?
Starts flying through the air. Yeah,
exactly.
That's why Jordan did it. It was just the shoes, man. You just need to wear some Jordans. Anyone could do it. Just put on some fucking Jordans. Jump through.
Just like, let me put on these Jordans.
Dunk it on everybody.
Man. It's like if I put on these Jordans, I can slam dunk too.
You like that movie, like Mike?
Exactly.
Yeah,
like Mike.
Exactly. Oh yeah, I remember there was a movie like that, wasn't there?
Movie was glorified.
Yeah,
I loved it.
Pretty much. Yeah.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. That's how it should be. But see, the problem is that's why I am so hopeful that Live come out with a decent product, a very decent product. Because I told all my friends already, if you think you don't see me on 2K18 next year, well, this year, you crazy. The only way you won't see me on 2K18 unless I get a demo to get a chance to actually play and see it.
I'm still on 16, man. Okay, what y'all talking about?
I know a lot of people. That's how bad 17 is. That's how bad 17 is to a lot of people that they are still playing 16 to this day. You couldn't say that about no 16. You couldn't say that about no NBA 2K16 last year. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't say. You know what I'm saying? When 16 came out, people stopped playing 15. All people that were playing 15 was people that didn't have no money to get 16. So when they got no money to get 16, they left 15 alone.
The best ones was 12 and 13 though.
Well, you always vote with your wallet, you know.
Hey, don't get me wrong, they go hard. The best one, the very best 2K, 11. Sorry, I gotta give it to 11.
14 was my favorite.
11 with Jordan was on the front cover for the. I feel it was his second time, if I'm not mistaken.
Nah, his second time was 12.
Yeah, this is the one where he
his
had
second time was 12. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
and they had Curtis Blow on that thing. Basketball.
Yeah.
My favorite sport.
Yeah. Like this one right here. This one had a 6-ring challenge.
Yeah.
2K11, and to me, the dribble was on point, the shooting was on point, everything was excellent on that. 12 and 13 was good as well. But that was
I did like the soundtrack on 13. Jay-Z killed
it. Yeah. Jay-Z did.
Which one of the ones that had that Michael Jordan like moments where you could like relive things that he did?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
that's the one I really liked. That was my favorite. That was my favorite.
Yeah, that was 11. Yeah,
that was my favorite right there.
Yeah, the 6-ring challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That was 11.
Yeah, that one was
all
good.
Day. That was everybody's favorite one.
Yeah. Then here go another thing I'm gonna bring up too. Then we go to another topic. Do anybody remember that how they sat up here and there's basically whole you know what I'm saying? Basically prostituting the hell out of Kobe Bryant for the whole 17 release and then not getting really no recognition in 17 at all, other than the fact he'll if you're doing certain things, micro he'll come to your crib. That's the only time you realize Kobe is the face of this game.
Yeah, like because I mean when you remember like what we just talked about with Jordan,
When he was on the cover, you saw him in the whole game. They showed
everywhere.
moments about him. He was everywhere.
Well,
he wore
they
his
had
clothes.
that Jordan license, so they were using that shit because that cost a lot of money.
But when you go to but when you go to 17 and Kobe, he's on the front of the cover. The only time you see him is with your creative player character, and you go, "Oh, there he is." That's about it. Where is he now? Oh, that's it.
Maybe Kobe said he didn't want to be in the game. Really,
you know how OP that would have been to have a black mama moments. That would have been OP.
I would try to get to 80 points or something.
Yeah,
that'd be crazy. Yeah,
that would have been a nice achievement too. Exactly. 80 points on the line versus the player. Oh hell yeah, I'm going for 80 points. That
would have even been hard in a basketball game. That would have been pretty hard.
You know how many GOAT moments Kobe had throughout his years in the NBA? And you tell me they couldn't have a black mama moment? Man, that's crazy to me.
Trust me, if they had put a Black Mamba moment, like at least if they had like an achievement list called the Black Mamba achievements. You know how many people was in there? I'm going for that daggone achievement right there with your 80 points a game. We're going for 92. Let's do this. Man, you had everybody sitting there going, I'm getting 17. I need to get these achievements, man. Instead, it was like this. Oh, he's just on the front of the cover. Ain't nothing else.
And they paid all their money for nothing.
Yeah, it's like you got people. I done paid $100 for this legendary edition.
Just to get him on the cover.
Just get him on the cover. No, I forgot.
I mean, that's really all Madden does, though. I mean, they don't put the people they put in the cover of the game.
I forgot. With the legendary edition, you got a sticker. That's all you got was a sticker.
You paid $100 for a sticker. I'm serious. You
got a sticker.
You got a sticker.
That might be worse than the Destiny backpack, man.
And anybody know that you play your PS4, most people's hands are sweaty, so this thing will come off within a week. Especially you playing 2K, when your blood pressure will be high as hell. People sit up here dribbling out the shot clock the whole goddamn 24 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So
that was the worst time. But that's what made it worse is when you sitting there playing the game and then the other team got the ball for the last like 12 seconds. You go, just shoot the ball, please.
Pass the ball. Do something.
Just pass, please. Let me just get this ball one time. Oh, and then all of a sudden, burp. I hate this game. I hate it.
And another thing, if y'all guys ever get a chance to play it, do yourself a big favor. Pro-Am, if you're not going there with a team or you're not a seller, a glass cleaner. If you're not a glass cleaner, do not take your tail in no Pro-Am because I swear to God, these brothers do not pass the ball to save their life. They would sit up here and rather lose by 50 than to pass the ball to get shots, to make shots. Everybody in there think they Michael Jordan. I swear to God.
That's no lie. I mean, I played with one guy online. I'm sitting there going, please pass the ball. Please pass the ball.
Wide open.
Lord, please pass the ball.
He can have a whole team on him. And he got 4 other guys open and nobody guarding. But he was dribbling the whole clock out.
But what makes it worse is when he sees one guy open, but it's the guy that you know don't know nothing about the game, and he passes the ball right to him. What are you doing? He done shot it to the opposite side. I'm done. We done lost this game. I'm walking by y'all. I'm returning my
2K is the only game where you face that kind of retardation.
And what make it worse? And what make it worse is on 2K. Because I want to say this one thing. On 2K, you always have those type of people that I like to call the Mr. Statistic know-it-alls, where they go, well, Kobe Bryant's statistics are like 98.2%. Do you even know what you're talking about?
Hell no.
Do you even know what statistics are? Do you even know what a goaltending is? Better yet, do you know what blocking is? Do you know what that means?
Do you know what a three-point line is?
Exactly. Do you know what passing is? Do you know what behind the back means? I don't think you please don't say behind your back, because I clearly don't know.
Ask him how many shots it took for him to get to them 80 points.
Right.
And how many did he make? They don't know nothing about that.
Exactly.
They're gonna sit there looking lost.
They didn't know the raw stats. That's all it is. And there were most people that claim they are.
They just know the points, stats. The rebounds, and the assists. That's it. They don't know how many shots he took. You know what I'm saying? How many the other team got together? You know what I'm saying? But
that's why I question. That's why I question when I hear people say they Golden State fans. Say, okay, well, tell me anybody else is on the team and how they got on the team outside of Draymond Green, Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant,
Kevin Durant.
You know what I'm saying? Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? Durant. You know, tell me how they got on the team. Exactly.
Coco Puffhead.
Exactly.
Now, I have a question.
Go ahead, Dougie.
Have they ever had it where you can play individual characters?
On 2K?
Because I've always wanted it to be when 2K. I'm sorry for going like off the wall. I've just been thinking.
You talking about like your own career with the player like Stephen Curry by himself?
Say like you have like all of us want to be on a team of I'm sorry, I don't sport. So say all of us want to be on a team,
right?
And all of us can play an individual character. Like we have people on the bench and everything.
Oh yeah, that's called
Blacktop.
Blacktop.
Blacktop
Blacktop
or Pro-Am. That's basically what it is. Like I would be the point guard. Like I'm gonna show you how this works, Ducky. I'll be the point guard. You'll be the shooting guard. Cool Kid would be the small forward. OG would be the power forward, and Skeet would be the center. Everybody will be controlling. Yeah, you control that person, only that person.
But it don't matter, you know what I'm saying, position. You can have Wade at the center, you know?
Yeah, you can have Wade at the center, yeah. You can put anybody in the center spot, I won't recommend it, but you put anybody.
Pro-Am don't do that. Pro-Am do not do that.
Pro-Am do not do that. They don't laugh at you the whole time while they don't.
They don't laugh their butt off. They don't laugh their butt off at you.
I'm gonna show you another thing that doesn't make 2K so frustrating. You think getting teabagged in Destiny is bad? Oh no.
Oh God, no. If you get dunked on in NBA, it's just like your career is over. Goodbye, leave. Please leave.
You know you get recorded. You know you get
I'm not talking about dunked on, you know what I'm saying, but the dunked on when they do the animation, you know, like the animation.
When they
like
do
you know
all
you got
behind your back and then they slam and then they doing the dance afterwards, you going, oh Lord, they done danced after that. Lord, please.
They got dances now?
Yeah, they got that. Yeah. And then what makes it worse is that you don't want your name to be the name that appears at, oh, they showing the name who got dunked on in the recap. Oh, Lord. Scratch your name out.
Let me plug myself in here right quick. If you watch my intro, you'll see what I'm talking about. When I dunked on them guys and I went back to him and waved at them while they walking over the court. There you go, right there. No, I do not say it, sir.
I didn't say
Stuff, man.
You know what I'm saying? But that is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of how can I put it? I want to say saltiness, maybe.
It's like sauciness.
How you want to say it?
Sauce on it. It's just sauce.
Yeah.
The sauce.
Got some seasoning on that.
Yeah, some of that seasoned salt, you know what I'm saying? You'll put on there whatever you want to call it. That right there will make people want to rate they 2K TV. I'm saying that right now. You ain't never seen nobody. The most funniest rage video you can ever watch on any YouTube channel is 2K people raging. That is some funny stuff right there. I'm telling you right now.
You know, I'm going to look that up after we're done here.
Yes, look it up. 2K rage, 2K rages. I promise you, it's beyond funny.
Oh, we done, y'all can leave.
I don't want to go.
I will let you know we got 9 minutes to the hour, so I probably should wrap up whatever we're doing.
Yeah. Anybody else?
I like turtles.
I also like turtles.
I like beef jerky.
Do you have a favorite type of turtle?
This new Mario Kart's
guys,
off the chain.
Check this out. I was gonna say this.
Oh,
guys, I knew somebody got to break up. How would y'all like to do this for next Friday? Instead of us having the traditional podcast, I want to take a break from doing the traditional podcast and pick it back up the following week. But how about this upcoming Friday? We have a Destiny live stream of all us playing Destiny and cruising with each other.
All right.
With commentary.
Does the chat
bring on the blue weapons,
baby. Do that.
I'm gonna purposely get killed.
Bring on the blue weapons, baby. Yeah, I'm live.
He's gonna have blue weapons. You hear him? He's gonna use blue weapons to kill people.
I hope y'all aren't expecting too much from me. Just letting you know.
That's the best one.
We got one rule. If we go into Rumble, cool kids, no bids. No bids. No bids.
Nah, check this out. No exotic weapons, period. No exotic primaries.
All right.
No exotic primaries. That's how I see it.
I'm gonna be streaming Destiny later tonight, for that matter.
I'm streaming later tonight myself.
And
streaming Destiny tonight.
Also, for people that stuck around for listening to this whole jibber jabber that we got going on podcast, next week, when we come back for the next podcast, that's when we'll pick a person out of subscribers. We'll do it. We're doing this week, but we'll let them know by Friday who they are, and they will be in the podcast with us for the next podcast. So
just make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and whatnot on this video, and make sure that you're leaving a message saying, "Hey, I want to be a part of the next thing."
Absolutely.
We pay attention to the comments. Don't you worry.
Yes,
absolutely.
Pay attention
on every single podcast. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
We care about your feelings, folks.
Hey, man, got 420. I see you,
Or
dog.
anything else? Let us know what you think about the podcast, what we can do to make it better, what we do worse. Let us know how we're doing.
Also, I will be taking food stamps. You guys want to send that in for donations?
What?
It's okay. Go ahead, Decky. Lord Decky, go ahead.
Nah, I'm all done.
Decky.
We're gonna close this out. Is everybody ready? Everybody feeling all good and kosher and safe?
Yeah.
I feel sexy.
All right.
Feeling good. Feeling good.
As per usual, we're here for you. Your player 2. Out.
Holla.
Peace.
Peace.
Yay, Uncharted Ski.